Are you a parent who needs support for being your child's teacher? Do you need some encouragement as you facilitate your child's learning at home and everywhere else? Or maybe you just need to take a break and connect with fellow parents? If your answer is yes, then join us on the Educating for Life show. Join us, Mariel Ukienko, Michelle Padrelanan, San Unson, and Tina Rodriguez, the homeschooling moms behind the Philippine Homeschool Convention and online events like the Connect Homeschooling and Intentional Parenting Summit, as we share about different topics related to home-based education and everything in between. Watch our episodes on our Facebook page, Events by EFL, and on our YouTube channel. We hope that you'll join us because Educating for Life is all about supporting families and valuing education. See you there! Hello!
Hello! Saya
Good
naman nun.
evening! Christmas is in the air.
Good evening, everyone!
Good evening,
Welcome
everybody.
to the Educating for Life show.
Yes! Welcome, welcome. It is, what date is it na, girls?
December 10.
10! So, a little over 2 weeks to go till Christmas. I can feel it in the air. Is it cold there where you are?
Yes.
Oh, very.
Ayan. For those who are watching, welcome again. I'm Tina.
I'm San.
San. Marielle. Yes. And we would like to invite you to tell us in the comments from where are you watching? And is it cold there where you are? We'd love to know because, yeah, we want to connect with you. So, thank you for joining us again. This is actually our very last episode for the year. So we are wrapping up the year with you guys. And we are just so happy that we have survived this far. Diba? Yan. So we have a very special episode. By the way, we are very sorry that Michelle cannot join us tonight. No, she had to go. What outreach yun, diba? Parang may outreach activity sila. So hopefully she'll be home safe and sound tonight. So anyway, she's with us in spirit, and we are here to talk about how to make the holidays meaningful despite the Christmas rush. Ayan, ang haba-haba ng topic.
I guess
So,
despite the Christmas rush and our second pandemic Christmas, no?
yes, our second pandemic Christmas. So, let's get started. Okay, so first of all, we want to talk about how the Decembers of Christmas past are different from our pandemic December. So this is actually our second pandemic December. And hello to Abby. Thank you for saying hello. Yan, hi from Manila. Yes.
Hi.
Hello,
Thank you for
Abby.
joining us. Ayan. So let's talk about that. No? I'm sure a lot of you also find this December very different, and please feel free to share also in the comments. Okay, we'd love to know how it's different for you. So let's start with San.
Yeah, it's the same. It's different, of course, no? Kasi parang we're still all stuck at home. Well, safe
Mhm.
at home. And yet, for some reason, ako, parang nafe-feel ko pa rin yung rush eh. Parang it's still so busy. I
Mhm.
don't know, but walang traffic, which I'm very grateful for. But it's still so busy. Tapos yun nga, nakalimutan ko na pag di ganitong season, flu season. So,
Mhm.
the family is just getting better from parang a bug that hit us last week. So, nakadagdag pa yon, di ba? And parang,
Yes.
ewan ko ba? So, parang the same but different. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of the people there can relate. Same but different.
Yeah.
Ikaw, Marielle.
Ako, yung main difference siguro, yun nga, kasi it's really different. Actually, ako, hindi ko na-feel yung rush. Parang it's, yes, Christmas is going to happen, but yung mas nararamdaman ko, parang since iba talaga kasi yung how we are celebrating na ngayon. Although some people are going out na ganyan. Pero for those of us who are not who are just staying at home, iba talaga. Parang buti na lang malamig yung panahon, parang to
Ah,
get you into the spirit of it. Yun na lang, yun ang masasabi ko. Buti na lang malamig yung panahon kahit nakakahika.
Oo.
Oo. Dito rin, parang may mga allergies flaring up eh. Sabi ko, it's really
Yeah.
change in
Yeah.
Parang
weather, no?
it's you really have to find it in yourself na talaga. Gets mo? Ayun, siguro that's what I want to say. Parang yung Christmas before, it's very obvious. You feel it in the traffic, you feel it in everything that you see around, you feel it in the many get-togethers that you go to. Yung ngayon, you have to find it in yourself. There.
Yes. And that's why we're here to help one another find it in ourselves.
True.
Ako, it's very different in the sense na I'm very sad. Ayan. I will be very real to all our viewers kasi nga we have a family concern, and I'm sad. It's, kanina, I was with the kids. We were looking at birds, and I was so sad. I was so sad. So, ang cryptic ko, no? Pero anyway, it's very public naman. So, I have a tita who's unjustly detained right now. And yun, that makes me sad. It makes me think na how will she be celebrating Christmas? Anyway, yun nga, it's very different. And I know for a lot of you who are watching right now, or maybe you will watch this later, no, it's very, very different. And even though it's our second year in the pandemic, things are getting better, supposedly, with all the, vaccination and all this. And nakikita mo naman na ang dami talagang lumalabas. Napapansin niyo ba yun? Sobrang dami ng taong lumalabas. But still, I think part of us still miss the old normal, which I don't think we will ever get back to, no? So different, and maybe for some of you who are watching, we hope it's different in a good way, in a better way than we just described, no? Malay mo, meron dyan na better siya in a way. So in the past, kanina nabanggit ni San, we're rushing from here to there, and mga Christmas gatherings and all, and maybe not all of us are doing that now. Maybe we're all still, trying to keep safe at home and being confined in our own spaces. We're feeling a bit anxious. Maybe we miss our families and friends that we're used to be with during Christmas, celebrate with them. So, what are the challenges kaya that we face? If you're watching now or you're watching later, please feel free to share din in the comments. Ano ba yung mga challenges? Okay, so wala si Michelle. Si Mariette. Ayan.
Ano?
Si Marielle, ikaw muna. Ano yung challenges at this
Challenges
time?
at this time.
Challenges at this time.
Challenges, siguro,
Yes.
if you're choosing not to go out, siguro the challenge would be saying no to friends and family who want to already meet up.
Yeah.
Pero wala namang mali. It's really, I think, individual choice if you want to go out. Pero yun, that's a challenge for me kasi gusto ko na, di ba? Lahat naman siguro ng tao gusto nang lumabas ng bahay and be with others. But we choose not to kasi meron kaming kids na younger than 12 na walang vaccine. Yeah. So yun, that's a big challenge, yung parang pressure. Not necessarily pressure, but pressure sa sarili na gusto ko na nga pero, di ba?
Yeah. So yan, keeping everyone safe pa rin, no? It's still the safety. So ang question ko actually, how do you, kasi kami rin, no, we are still choosing to wait and stay within our bubbles this Christmas season. So how do you explain it to your children? So my daughter and I had a conversation recently about it. So medyo nagbo-borderline na siya na parang takot na talaga siyang umalis Alam mo yun? So medyo I had to temper it a bit also. So how do you explain it to your children? Also, yung situation and that the fact na some of their friends are already seeing each other or going out, pero sila hindi pa. Ganyan. Mahirap din na conversation yun
Yeah. Very challenging. Ako, sinasabi ko lang na it's not yet 100% safe. I tell them naman na, at saka sinasabi ko din na yun nga, parang hindi lahat ng tao dito bakunado. And we want to keep everybody safe. Yun nga, parang they're asking, bakit yung ibang friends namin nagkikita-kita na sila, hindi lahat ng vaccinated. So we just need to explain, and yun nga yung challenge parang, so we make up for it by letting them attend online socialization, online events that allow them to socialize in a way, di ba, na parang fun pa rin. So I'm very grateful to, yun nga, the homeschooling community, yung mga friends nila that, they have these online events that they can look forward to, na kahit online, fun pa rin. So yun na lang, parang hindi ako, pag meron, and okay naman, I say yes, okay, yeah, sure, you can go, diba? So, I think that's just one way to make up for it.
Kasi natanong nga
Oo.
ako, pwede na ba kami sumama sa mall, kay Papa, yung mga older kids ha. No. Sinabi ko no. Kasi nga parang, we still want to stick to our bubble.
Balancing pa rin, no? Parang yun nga, parang offering something para medyo, pampalubag loob ba?
Yeah.
Wait, before we continue, para naman masaya tayo, kasi Christmas tayo, teens, di ba may prizes tayo?
Yes! Wait, at papakita ko ang prizes. Kasi, bakit namin papakita yung prizes? Yung mga nanonood ngayon, this is your chance to win these prizes. Thanks to our sponsor, I Homeschool, the very first Filipino book about homeschooling written by our dear friend Nove. And from that book, she has also, grown a community around her advocacy, around her book. And she is donating, one Rediscover Christmas devotional plus yung ornaments that go with it. And then a You Are Loved journal and an I Homeschool life planner. So, tatlong prizes yan, guys. Tatlong prizes. Yan.
And how do they join? How do they qualify?
And so, what we need you to do is to just comment, how do you make the holidays meaningful? Just leave a comment. And then, you are eligible to win the prizes.
Nice. Sige, tayo naman. So, obviously, guys, nakikita nyo naman no, na medyo low energy kami tatlo. We are talking about Christmas, but yun nga, may kanya-kanya tayong challenges, right? But despite that, we can still make Christmas or the holidays meaningful, diba? And that is why we are here also, to also remind ourselves, I guess, that, it's Christmas. Masaya tayo dapat. It's Advent, actually, but it's towards the Christmas season and we have to be happy. Ganyan. Diba? So, share something. Siguro, kaya-kaya na tayo. Let's share maybe 2 or 3 things that you've done in the past, before or during the pandemic, to make the holidays meaningful, despite everything that we are going through.
Sige, ako. I go first.
Sige.
Ginawa namin. Actually, mga November, we started na with hymns. Hymns at saka Filipino Christmas songs. Yung prayer, yung St. Andrew's Novena. I mean, parang when we do that, okay na ako. Parang even if walang ibang mga plano sa buhay, alam mo yun, it's fine. So last night, nag-record pa kami actually ng parang video greeting na the kids were singing yung Tagalog na Christmas song. Simple lang. And then simple lang. But at least, tsaka yun, may decor sa bahay. But talagang very different from before. Pero happy pa din. Just with the singing and the poetry and yun lang ba? Yeah, and the prayers.
Yeah, so pre-pandemic, I would have all these plans, no? Parang every day throughout Advent, meron yan. St. Andrew, Jessie Tree. As in, meron akong Excel file, guys. Ganon.
Peram na Excel.
Pre-pandemic nga eh.
Hindi ko gagamitin.
Pre-printed na lahat ng crafts namin. Nandiyan, naka-calendar yan lahat, diba? But this year, I decided to, parang, I don't know, siguro medyo nagka-ano rin ako. I had an inkling that it would just add to the pressure. And yun nga eh, parang prior to Advent, while I was preparing our activities, medyo na-feel ko na yung rush, para akong natataranta na naman. I don't know why. But, so I decided to keep it simple this year. So talaga, we will be sticking to Jessie Tree throughout Advent. Hindi pa nga kami everyday eh. So minsan parang 3 days, ganyan. And then, just a few books, hindi ko na inaambisyon na magbabasa kami ng 1 book a day because that's what we did before. I would write the titles of all our Christmas books, tapos read 1 to 3 books a day. Nina, pag merong time, we sit down and just read it. And really parang focusing on being home together as a family, and parang honoring lang the rhythm that is that of the rhythm that we have now, parang ganun. So hindi ako masyado pressure sticking to the basics lang kasi ang hirap huminga, guys.
Totoo yan. Before I share, I want to show si Mary Jean. She said, celebrate with the family. Yes, celebrate the family. Celebrate the family. Celebrate with the family talaga is, I think, one of the most basic things that we can do talaga. And ako, ganun din, similar to you guys, na parang ganun din, syempre, nung nag-prepare ako, sige, labas na yung ganito. Tapos, ito yung babasahin nating book everyday. Yung mga 1 week na namin hindi binabasa yung book for everyday. Yung ano ba yung binabasa? Ishtar's Journey. So, yung mga bata parang, so, Mama, you have to read so many chapters to make up. Okay. Pero yun nga, parang, just doing what we can each day. Kasi nga, ito yung nangyari sa tita ko. Sobrang, parang, ang daming other things that also need to be taken care of to help her and the family and on top of everything else. So parang ako, tapos nagagets din ng mga bata yun na every night instead of na we pray together na kami lang, we pray together with our clan, we pray the rosary for her, ganyan. Tapos after that, yung Advent. So yun yung Advent prayer. So parang yun na yung pinaka preparation namin for to make the days meaningful. And yun nga, parang I like what you said na keeping it simple kasi minsan when we want to do so many things, we get caught up with all of those things. Stress tayo, which is not the point naman, di ba, of Christmas and the point of our celebration. And I think it will never change naman the reason for the season and what we're celebrating. And I think that's why we are here. Kahit, guys, napansin nyo, low energy kami. Kasi we want to remind...
Cheers.
Yeah, we want to remind everybody. So, mag-bright color ako para...
ang Christmassy mo nga eh.
Para, meron pang Christmas song. De joke lang. Pero yun nga, parang we want to remind everyone na whether you feel the rush or you don't feel it yet, the most basic thing that you can do, no, to make the holidays meaningful is to go back to the reason behind everything. And, it's the beginnings of Christmas. It's Jesus being born for us Christians, no? And whatever pressures or struggles or yun nga, tinatamad tayo, ganyan. Diba? Parang yung mga bata, excited sila mag-set up ng Christmas tree. Tinatamad pa. Sabi ko, sa ano na lang, December 24, like last year. Kasi parang, you just have to accept na sometimes it's okay to not be totally okay all the time. And just go back to the meaning of Christmas, diba? And it will never change. Whether we have a pandemic or not, the meaning of Christmas will never change, diba? And I think that's why we want to emphasize that in this episode, no, na meaningful siya because of the main reason behind it all, diba? And sabi nga, yes, Marielle.
Yeah. Parang ano lang, siguro in addition to what you're saying, we really also have to remember na yung mga nakasanayan natin na ginagawa, it's really not Christmas eh. It just marks the time for us, but it's not Christmas. Yun lang.
Yes. I also like what Abby added. No? Abby said, we stick to the Jesus Storybook Bible this year since I have young kids. Then play and do crafts together. Chill lang kami this season. I love it! Yes. Chill lang. Kasi yun nga eh. And yung sinabi ni Marielle na yung sticking to the prayers, to the hymns, to and what San said about the rhythm, honoring the rhythm that we have. And it's not the same for every family, diba? Iba-iba yung rhythm. It can mean so much to the kids, to the family. And Michelle had something din na she wanted to share. She said, be grateful. Diba?
Yeah,
Count
ganda
our
nun.
blessings. Teach gratitude to our children. Kasi yun nga parang sometimes the focus is on what can I get? What will I get this Christmas, diba? But actually, it's more of what can we give, diba? What can we give this Christmas? Starting with our family members, and then if kaya, to the people around us. Ayan. So, ang saya-saya ngayon. Meron mga
Meron ba nag-join?
merong nag-comment, pero yan, let's see. Baka yung iba dyan, gusto nyo pa rin mag-comment, no? We want to announce also that we will be continuing the show in January na. So we won't have an episode the week after next kasi ano na yun, malapit na sa Christmas. So please do stick around for that. Okay. I'll just show the next year. Okay. So ano yan? January 14.
14, yes.
Yeah, so we'll see you next year. And again, we want to thank the Asian Parent and the Asian Parent Philippines and 360 Logix Solutions for helping us out. Okay, so if you are just watching now, kasi I saw some they just came in. So we have an ongoing giveaway. All you have to do is to comment how do you make the holidays meaningful, okay? This holiday season meaningful.
So isa
meron
pa lang
ng
dito po si Abby.
ha?
Isa pa lang ba yung entry?
Dalawa.
Dalawa, si Mary Jean,
Celebrating
yes.
the family and Abby. Meron pa kaming isa pang prize to be given away. So, I know na yung iba, marami sa friends ko na nagsasabi palagi na they watch the replay.
Okay.
They watch the replay. So, are we going to let those who watch basta first 3,
So, two na, diba? So, Mary Jean and
Mary Jean and Abby.
Abby are automatically winners. Yay! So, one na lang from after.
Yeah,
After
so
the live.
whoever will comment next after Abby. All right. So, screenshot ko baka ano. Abby's watching on YouTube. Wow, thank you for watching.
Wow, thank you.
All right. Ayan, si April. Reflect on the meaning of, ay, ang dami na nag-comment, of Christmas and be grateful. Marites said, share your blessings to your family and friends. That's right. Make Christmas meaningful that way. So, again, we want to thank you for journeying with Educating for Life this past year. We know that it has been a very challenging year for all of us, for many of us. And we don't know what the future will bring, but we want to assure you that as much as we can, we will be journeying together with you and your families through Educating for Life. So, girls, do you have any, parang nagpapaalam na talaga.
Okay. Just for the year. Just for the year naman.
Yes, just for this year. And we'll be back next year. Malay nyo, meron kaming prizes ulit next year. So, baka meron kayong goodbye message for this year.
Wala. Ako, ano lang, yan. May we all have a meaningful Christmas and continue to stay safe.
Yeah.
Okay. Ako din. Copy-paste. No, really. Totoo, copy-paste. Have, parang this is our time to focus on what's important and in this season. Kasi medyo tanggal na yung mga frills of Christmas that we used to have. So it's really time for us. Parang it's the best time to focus on Christ in Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amen.
And we hope you'll have a peaceful Christmas season. And peace is important. Okay.
That's right. So we wish you all the love, joy, peace, and goodness that this holiday season brings. And also, we're sure that Michelle will also want to extend her greetings to you all. Please stay tuned to our social media accounts for our special Christmas greeting, okay, which we'll be posting later on this month. But for the meantime, if you feel that, if you want to connect with us in any way, please feel free to send us a message or just leave a comment on this video and we'll get in touch with you.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to you too in
Merry
advance,
Christmas,
Abby. Yes.
Abby.
Better times ahead. We claim it with you. Yes, thank you so much. So, peace and love and joy to you all. Kakanta ba tayo, girls?
Sige, ikaw na lang.
Ayoko. Baka masita ako.
Magsusuayon ka.
Okay, so thank you so much. We'll see you again.
Next
My
year.
blessings, God bless us all, and may God continue to protect us all. Merry Christmas to all. Merry Christmas in advance. Yes. See you next year. Lisa, hello. Thank you for joining. See you next year, and we hope that you will continue to stay safe. Okay? Please stay safe.
Magpa-picture na kasi.
Okay. Sige. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you soon. Bye!
Bye! Merry Christmas!